Your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News Radio and Television. The world is closer than you think.
Good afternoon, our viewers from all over the world. We thank you for joining us this beautiful afternoon for News at Noon from the studios of 24 News Radio and Television. I am Aiba Karina Wari. First, the headlines. Setting the record straight on Ekiti State's 2026 primary healthcare budget. FG states LG shares 1.969 trillion naira December 2025 revenue. APC dismisses ADC's coercion allegations as baseless. Peter Obi couldn't have won 2023 election even with 10 million votes, Lai Mohammed. Onitsha main market reopens after Soludo's 1 week shutdown. Now the news in details. Claims circulating on social media that the Ekiti state budgeted only 68 million naira for primary health care (PHC) in 2026 is false and misleading. They present a distorted picture of health financing in the state and ignore both the structure of the budget and the scale of actual investments made over the recent years. The 68 million naira being quoted refers to one narrow capital budget line item under the PHC. It does not represent total PHC funding, total health funding, or the resources available to primary health care through insurance, personnel costs, donor supported programs, or local government spending. For the avoidance of doubt, primary health care (PHC) is primarily the responsibility of the local government areas, though in practice it operates under a shared tripartite responsibility structure involving local, state, and federal governments. The local governments are responsible for the maintenance of the primary health care centers. They provide operational expenses required for the delivery of basic services such as immunization, maternal, stroke child care, and health education. The state government coordinates primary health care implementation within the state through the State Primary Healthcare Development Agency. They are responsible for supervision, setting up the framework, and supporting local governments as with personnel and infrastructure. Setting the record straight on Ekiti State's 2026 primary healthcare budget. The Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAAC) has shared a total of 1.969 trillion naira among the federal government, state, and local government councils as December 2025 revenue. According to a communique issued after the January FAAC meeting by the Director of Press and Public Relations, Mr. Bawa Mokwa, the shared amount includes 1.84 trillion naira statutory revenue, 846 billion naira value added tax, VAT, and 38.110 billion naira electronic money transfer levy, EMTL. The communique also disclosed that the total gross revenue available for the month stood at 2.585 trillion naira with 104.697 billion naira deducted for the collection cost and 511.585 billion naira set aside for transfers, refunds, and savings. The All Progressives Congress (APC) has dismissed allegations by the African Democratic Congress (ADC) that civil servants were being coerced to register in the ongoing electronic membership exercise. In a statement released in Abuja on Monday and signed by the party's National Public Secretary, Felix Moka, the APC described the accusations as false and part of a disinformation campaign by the ADC. Moka said the opposition party was alarmed by what he called the massive turnout of Nigerians participating in the APC's e-registration, which according to him reflects growing confidence in the ruling party. The ADC had earlier alleged that the government workers were being pressured to join the APC's e-registration drive, a claim the ruling party termed nonsensical and unfounded. We'll be going on a quick short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is 24 News Radio and Television News at Noon.
From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV.
Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News Radio and Television. The world is closer than you think.
Thank you for sticking with us. This is News at Noon on 24 News Radio and Television. I am Aiba Karina Wari. Former Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, has stated that Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi would not have won the 2023 presidential election even if he had secured 10 million votes. Speaking on State Affairs podcast hosted by Edmond Dobilo, Mohammed argued that Obi failed to meet the constitutional requirement of securing at least 1/4 of votes counts in 25 states. Even if Obi had 10 million votes, he wouldn't have won. This is because he could not get 1/4 of the votes cast in 25 states. It is even on record that he could not provide agents at about 40,000 polling units, he said. The former minister further noted that the 2023 general election, particularly in Lagos State, was heavily influenced by ethnic and religious sentiments, describing it as a defining factor in Nigerians' recent political history. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Obetekun, has expressed optimism that the newly inaugurated closed-circuit television (CCTV) surveillance center in Lagos will play a major role in reducing crime and improving police service delivery across the country in 2026. Obetekun made the statement on Monday during his inspection of the facility, describing it as part of the Nigerian Police Force commitment to technology-driven policing and enhanced security architecture. He explained that the CCTV center will strengthen intelligence gathering, improve response time, and aid effective crime prevention and detection. The IGP commended the Minister of Works, Engineer Dave Umahi, and other partners involved in the construction and commissioning of the project, emphasizing that collaboration among stakeholders remain crucial to achieving sustainable security outcomes. Onitsha Main Market, the largest commercial hub in Anambra State, reopened on Monday after a one-week closure ordered by Governor Chukwuma Soludo. The market had been shut down after the traders were found complying with the indigenous people of Biafra's IPOB Monday sit-at-home directive, despite repeated warnings from the state government. Determined to restore normalcy and economic activity, Governor Soludo had warned that further defiance could attract stricter sanctions. Following the directive, traders reopened their shop as early as 8:45 a.m., with business activities resuming across major sectors of the market, including Egerton, Osei Food Market, The Young Park, Emeka Ofo Plaza, Sokoto Road, Lagos Line, and Marine. Security presence was also strengthened within and around the market to ensure safety and compliance with the government directive. Let's recap the major headlines. Setting the record straight on Ekiti State's 2026 primary healthcare budget. FG State LG share 1.96 trillion naira December 2025 revenue. APC dismisses ADC's coercion allegations as baseless. Peter Obi couldn't have won 2023 election even with 10 million votes. Lai Mohammed. IGP Ebeto Kun unveils CCTV surveillance center to boost crime prevention in Lagos. Onitsha main market reopens after Soludo's 1 week shutdown. And this is all we have for you today on News at Noon from 24 News Radio and Television. I am Aiba Karina Wari. Have a beautiful day ahead. Bye.
Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News Radio and Television. The world is closer than you think. Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the